Hey guys, welcome back to our nerd room. My name is James as usual. So we're doing another Marvel Legends review today. We are doing the Sabertooth from the Apocalypse Wave. As you know or may not know, Sabertooth has been Logan's mortal enemy for 100 years or so, and they're brothers. So obviously, sibling rivalry maybe. Anyways, as usual, we're gonna take you to around the box. We're gonna take you to around the figure, put them through some poses, and maybe compare them to like Wolverine or something. So sit back, get a snack, get a drink, whatever, and sit back and relax, and hopefully you'll enjoy this review. We'll see how it goes. So, okay, guys, so we have the Sabertooth box here. It might look a little bit weird just because I felt the need to step on it a couple weeks ago, so it's obviously off center, but still, it's pretty much intact, so that's pretty cool. Didn't damage the figurine that I know of. So, anyways, you have Victor Creed or Sabertooth right there, looking pretty cool. And the arm for the Apocalypse figure. So, yeah, let's take you to around the box as usual. So, this side we have the nice artwork of Victor Creed looking a little bit grumpy, maybe a little bit intimidating, whatever you want to call him. On the back you have a nice figure detail of Sabertooth right there. A little residue from getting from FYE because they don't know how to put pricing on these things. But anyways, let's take a look at the text. A skilled assassin armed with sharp beasts like fangs and claws, Sabertooth is a paid mercenary of evil, no fooling. He also went through the same procedure as Logan, so he has like adamantium claws, like the fingernails. Anyways, on the bottom here you can see we have the figures in the line. We've already done the first three. We're up to here, so we have three more to go. And we're going to build Apocalypse eventually. So that'll be pretty cool. This side, more art. Back to the front, you have Apocalypse on the top. Nice X logo there, even though he's not an X-Men. Legends, and Sabertooth on the bottom. So let's turn to this box, see what the figure does, take a look around the figure, and see how it goes. Okay, guys, so this is Sabertooth out of the package, looking very cool. I know these more or less a repainted figure for the most part, but still, very cool. There's a couple of misalignings on the torso when it comes to paint, but still, I don't mind it. Let's take a look at the face. It's very, obviously gruesome. I've seen reviews where they talk about the gap between the lower jaw and the face because it's two separate parts, but I don't really seem to see a thing, except I will say the head's a little high on the neck, but still very cool head sculpt, nice no pupils in the eyes. The white fur that goes around, very cool. I like the color differentials or whatever that word is, I don't know, but I'm a college wife, go figure. Anyways, I still like the difference between the whites and the grays because I went to art school, so I know that. Very nice tiger striping on him. Yeah, I know he's a repainted figure, but this is less distracting than say the Gladiator figure we did. But anyways, dig the claws. I dig them a lot. Very nice, sharp, long, big. And if he can stand up, he has a little trouble standing up, but give it a little effort and he'll stand up. And like I said, he comes with the left arm for Apocalypse. That's going to be a pretty cool figure, so we'll talk about that down the line. Anyways, let's talk about this guy. Let's talk about articulation. So, Sabertooth's head goes back that far. Could probably go a little farther because you can take this off, but we're not going to because it would look a little wonky. Goes forward that far, all the way around, and he has just a little head tilt, so just make it look weird. His arm goes up that high, goes all the way around. And bicep rotation, double joint on the elbow, wrist rotation. Sorry about the heavy breathing. Look how far he goes back with the diaphragm. Goes forward that far of the diaphragm. Rotation at the waist. Legs go apart that far. Go forward and back that far. Rotation at the thigh, as usual with these. Double joint on the knee. Rotation to calf. Forward and back on the ankle, they'll pivot side to side. So that's Sabertooth. Let's put some poses. Maybe throw in like a Wolverine for comparisons, and away we go. Okay, guys. So obviously I have him in like a stalking, roaring type of pose. Looks pretty cool to me. If I can just do the camera straight. But anyways. Just a few tweaks to the arms, the diaphragm, and bending the legs over, and yeah, it looks pretty aggressive to me. What do you guys think? Okay, so with this one, I just decided to put him in a jumping pose, because he's usually jumping after his prey like a tiger or a leopard or whatever. And I figure, I'd try to test the limits and see how the figure looks. And it looks pretty cool to me. Please forgive the camera work. One of these days I'll invest in a rotating display stand, but I don't know when that's going to be. Hashtag life goals. But otherwise, this figure is pretty cool. And the hand gets away from the light. You can see that obviously the head sculpt does, make the figure pop that much more. So upwards and outwards. Okay, so as promised, I'm throwing a tiger stripe Wolverine into the picture, just obviously because they're mortal enemies, and all they do is they try to kill each other every single time. And what would a video be without a size comparison between, say, Logan and Sabertooth? So, Sabertooth himself stands about 6 3/4. Logan about 5.5 if you go over the top of the points. And as I said earlier, Logan's is the tiger stripe, more or less, obviously, or that's what they call him more. But I find Sabertooth, probably because the mane he has on is more like a lion to me. But, I guess that's the way I see it, I suppose. And probably just more feral just because of the face and the claws and his nature, I suppose. Okay, guys, that's Sabertooth for you. It's a very cool design figure, obviously, from, say, the 90s design, I guess you could say. If you were like me, you grew up in the 80s and the 90s, more or less you were waiting for when he appeared in the X-Men books, because it's always billed as like a fight between him and Logan, and those were always epic. So, yeah. I would have maybe liked to see the 80s outfit, which is a little dopey, but, it is what it is, maybe another time. But still, very cool figure, very cool design. I dig it. Obviously, it's more of the Sabertooth from when the X-Men were huge in the 90s, so very cool. So that's it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate your support. I appreciate your comments, good, bad. You guys have been really good with the comments lately, so thank you guys for the support with there. If you like this video, hit that like button. I would really appreciate that immensely. Likes make me smile. If you don't like it, hit that dislike too. That's pretty cool. But, participation is pretty cool. So next video is going to be the Mohawk Storm from the late 80s. Should be pretty cool. And that's it for this review. And thank you guys so much. And we'll see you next time.